This is a follow-up video to the SAT registration tutorial. So after you do your registration, you do have the option to send 4 free school reports to designated colleges or scholarships for free. If you do have a fee waiver, then your option is you can send unlimited free school reports. But if you did not use a fee waiver, then you do need to designate which 4 schools or scholarship programs you want your scores to go to prior to taking the test. You do have up until 9 days after you take the test in order to choose the 4 schools that you would like for your scores to go to. But after you have taken the, after 9 days after taking the test, you don't have the option to designate those schools anymore. And if you do need to send a score report, it is going to cost you $12 to send it to any additional places. So what we want to make sure that you send those 4 free school reports so that you can use them. The only caveat to that is you do not get to see your scores before you designate where they're going to go. But it is a good way to get some of that money that you would have to pay to get those scores sent, taken care of. If you're planning on applying either way, then you're definitely going to want to send your SAT score kind of regardless of what it is so that they can consider you for admission. So under your account, you're going to go to My SAT. So once you're logged in, you've gone to My SAT, you'll see that we have an active test registration here. I have designated what schools I want my score report to go to. So it is doing a reminder up here that I have until September the 7th to change the recipient. That is 9 days after the test date of my scheduled registration. So to go and designate the schools, right here it says send scores when available. So that's where you're going to designate the 4 schools that you want your free score reports to go to. So as I said again, if you do not designate these before your scores are available, then you will not get the option to send your 4 free score reports afterwards. So if you click on here, it's going to ask you, do you want to continue? Just basically going over the release dates of your scores. And you'll hit continue. You'll see I have my score recipients here. So if I would like to add one, if all these are blank here, then you would go to colleges and scholarships. You can look them up by their 4-digit codes, so you can also look them up by their name. If for some reason you're not finding them under the list, then you can go to the school's website to find their code. But in the case, if I'm going to add a school, then once I click on it, it actually automatically adds it down here. So once you have your designated schools, now I'm going to hit continue. And it's going to give me the option of saying choose my scores. So what scores do I want sent? So you're sending upcoming scores. When I click on this, it's going to give me some guidance on what does it mean by score choice. Also, what kinds of things I need to look for the schools that I'm planning on sending my scores to, how they use the SAT scores, or at least guidance on looking at their policies about the student search and their use of your SAT scores and their sharing of that. This is specifically for students in Florida. And then it's going to bring me to which scores I want to send. Now, I only have one registration, so it's going to automatically populate yes, because that's the scores that the only scores I have to send. So when I click on that, I'm going to hit Save Changes, and it's going to add what scores I want sent. Now, I'm going to hit Continue again. It's going to take me back to here. So now realize that I added a 5th score, so it's going to ask me to pay the $12 in order to add that additional school at this time. So I don't want to do that. I just want to do my 4 free ones. So I am going to go back to my original screen, and I'm going to remove that 5th choice. So I'm just down to my 4. Okay. So this is where you can come and change your designations. Again, you have up until 9 days after your test date in order to make those designations, and it is a good idea to go ahead and select 4 schools so that you can get those scores sent for free versus having to pay $12 after your scores are released. Okay, hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, you can email me at hjackson@dickinsonisd.org, or you can come and see me in the College Career Center when we're back on campus.